It's been quite a few of my TikTok friends that have been tagging me in videos with people that's living in California saying that they don't see a fire, they don't see no smoke, they don't see anything. And these people believe that they are on a different timeline and that they believe that they are on a different dimension. Just to let y'all know, even if this is true, the whole California is not burning up right now. California is a big state. So right now, I live in Baltimore, Maryland. If it's a fire in Largo, Maryland right now, I won't be able to see that fire. I live in Baltimore. I'm on the very edge. Baltimore is like a real hidden little town that's located in Maryland. It's like a little outlaw town to Maryland don't even claim us, and we sure in the fuck don't claim Maryland. So a lot of things that happens throughout Maryland, Baltimore don't see that. It's like Baltimore is the baby of Maryland, and they don't want nothing to do with the baby. It's like we left out. But anything that happens in Maryland, a lot of times Baltimore, we don't see that here. We are very spoiled here when it comes down to the weather in Maryland, actually. We don't go through a lot of the things that Maryland goes through, thank God. But I just want y'all to know that all these people that is making these videos saying that they don't see no fire, they don't have fires over there, they don't see no smoke. California is a very big state. So you're not going to see fires everywhere. The whole California is not burning up. You understand what I'm saying? So people that is making these videos got people that doesn't live in California think that we are going crazy. The whole California is not burning up, so they might not see what everybody else sees. It's a small part of California that is going through this right now. And for all these people that lives in California that is making these videos saying, well, we on a different timeline, we in a different dimension, and y'all is on a 3D dimension. That's why y'all seeing the fires and we not, and we don't see none of these things because we on a higher vibration. Let me say something to y'all asses to humble y'all. Honestly, if it was me, I would want to be on the timeline where I see the fires. And the reason why that is because the fact that we seeing all of this horrific things happening in America, that means something is coming to an end. That means something is about to cease. So the fact that we see fires in North Carolina and Texas and California and all these other states, and we see all this stuff happening, that means something is ending. Something is getting rid of. So when we see these things, it means something is about to end and something new is about to happen. And the fact that we is watching this transition, it only means that whatever is going on is going to continue to keep ending. That means eventually you is going to end because you yourself is going to go through a transition too. Every last human being on this planet is about to go through a transition, right? But they need to scare the living hell out of us by making the transition look so scary. But if you understood why all of these states is burning down and crumbling apart, then you would look at it and you wouldn't be in fear of it. Right now, they're putting us in fear. So to all of you that's living in California that is bragging that y'all don't see nothing, y'all is on the timeline where y'all is not meant to see the deceased. Y'all is not meant to see things crumbling down because y'all don't see or know anything. So when this transition do happen, you are indeed, in fact, maybe the one to get left behind because you didn't see nothing. So when the world transitioned, the first thing you're going to say, well, we didn't see none of that. So the same mindset you had, the same way of thought, the same way of living that you have is going to be that way. It's almost like you are forced to take the blue pill because you didn't see anything. And meanwhile, the whole world and the other people, they seen the transition happen. So y'all thinking that y'all on a different dimension and y'all on a different timeline and y'all in this high frequency dimension till y'all don't see nothing happen. It's kind of a bad thing if y'all feel that way because it could mean that you all is left behind. Because that means that you all did not transition. So before you brag about these dimensions and these timelines, know exactly what you're talking about. Because if you know that you want a timeline that is fucked up, right? You want it to end, right? You want it to end. And the fact that you are living in a timeline where you don't see nothing ending, you don't see nothing transitioning, that means you're going to be on that timeline. So understand what 5D and different timelines means and what it could mean for you. Because I see a lot of people bragging in California, making these videos, got people thinking that they going crazy. They got people thinking that they're in a bad timeline because they watching all these fires and they watching all these hurricanes, they watching all these tornadoes, they watching all these earthquakes. And then you got other people saying, well, we don't see nothing. Oh, you don't see nothing? That means that you was not meant to see nothing. Because that means that even if you was indeed, in fact, transitioning, you wouldn't even know it. So make sure that before you make videos talking about dimensions and timelines, make sure you know exactly what you are talking about. Because while you bragging that ain't nothing going on in your world and everything is still the same way, that means it's always going to be that way. So if you always been living in shit and it's still that way, then that means you're going to always be living in shit. But if you living in shit and you realize that the shit is crumbling down, that means the shit is coming down. And eventually that shit is either going to cease or that shit got to get rebuilt. You understand what I'm saying? So don't let these people on the internet, please people, don't let the internet or social media put fear in you. Don't let the internet or social media make you feel like you're going fucking crazy. Because United States of America is a big ass country. It's not the biggest country, but it's a huge ass country. And when we see things going on in our particular state, the whole entire state don't have to see and feel it. Shit that goes on in Maryland, I don't see that shit. I have never been through a great hurricane in my life. And we get hurricanes in Maryland all the time. I have never went through a hurricane. I have never went through a tornado. And when we had the earthquake here in Maryland, I didn't even feel it. I didn't feel when we had an earthquake here, but we had an earthquake in Baltimore. I didn't even feel the earthquake. So don't let the internet or people try to make you feel dumb. Don't let them put fear in you. You understand what I'm saying? Just relax and know that everything that is about to happen to you in this lifetime, that you were meant to witness and you was meant to be here for a particular reason. Do not let this world, do not let this people distract you from anything. If your main goal is to become more knowledgeable, to get to know your higher self, to be more educated about who you are, stay on that path. Stay on it. Don't let people say, oh, you seeing this. That means we vibrate more higher than you, because we ain't see none of that. Oh, you didn't? Well, you stay on that high vibration. Don't let people discourage you. Because you got a lot of people right now, they are faking and they are false people. They telling you that they are prophets. They telling you that they are into spirituality. They telling you that they are godly people. These people don't know shit about shit. You understand what I'm saying? This is why they are trying to get rid of TikTok. Because if you notice, they pushing, and I don't understand this. How is it that Allie Carter is all over social media telling people what's about to happen? She told people about the fire that's about to happen in California. This woman is literally on TikTok bragging to the world what's about to happen and what's going to happen. But yet, you got me and other content creators on TikTok. We get banned at 300 views. So what is she saying that we ain't saying, where though I just basically lost my page at 265 followers and I lost my page? But yet this woman is literally on TikTok telling people that California about to burn up and airing all these celebrities out, and her page getting bigger and bigger. But yet me and other content creators that's like me, our shit get banned as soon as they think that people is listening. So why is they pushing her but can't push me and other content creators that's trying to get you and keep you to elevate yourself during these times? Because everything she say, it sounds scary, don't it?